So we're at the beach. He's being good, but I did run him around and lunge him. So we'll see how it goes once we're out there. Go. Yeah. Oh, nice getting down. Come on. So he's a little nervous, so I'm tapping him and pushing him. So once I just make sure he's tired, then you can go first. So I want to wear him out a little bit. So he's doing good. I'm still first. I am having to push him a little bit, give him a little taps with the stick. Otherwise he wants to go really slow. So maybe he's been to the beach before and he knows what's coming. Come on. You're okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's a little snorty and nervous, but he did it. I did have to push him the whole way down, coming towards the beach, just like little taps with my stick. And he's pretty good keeping his head down when you see it coming up. I am putting pressure on him. So now he's more relaxed as I run into Debbie. Seaweed. Just with the baby guys just to get his attention to these people. Okay, I do test him and stop him. The boy. Oh, no, he's getting antsy. See, he only has a bubble so far. That's okay, most horses are like that, so just have to keep practicing further and further. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. So he's been doing good, but Milo just got scared. He stepped on something and that scared him, and then he fed into it. And then he was afraid to step on it, which I just made him go over it. So, you know, some horses feed off of other horses, some don't. So he is going to feed off of their, you know, reactions to stuff. And it's just good to know that, so you can distract them and do stuff if another horse is acting up and not just stand there watching it. But you don't know that until you see what they do and how they behave. So now I'm pushing him more forward because he did that. I was like, well, we were being nice and let you walk slow, but now you can walk out some more. You got energy to be a little scared, you got energy to move. So we're coming up on these people a little hard today because there's like a marker thing marking land off on the left and we got the ocean on the right. So we're going to decide which side to go on and where we have more room. And he's looking. So I'm sliding a bit to get his attention back away from the sand. Go down here a little bit and see if I go water instead of those people. Hi! How's it going? And she's closer than I am, so I know her horse reacts. He might do something. So I'm tapping him, make him walk out. I'm much closer to the water now. We got to decide where to go. But I wanted to make him go by that stuff because it was weird. over stuff. You gotta go past it or around it, expose them to it. That's hard sometimes. Sometimes you might want to just get off and do that, but don't avoid it. That just makes it worse. So now he's looking at this stuff to the left because it's a little weird. So I'm sliding the bit, got my right leg on him to block him so he can't get too far away from it. And I'm tapping him and trying to hold his head straight and not let him look all around. Like, focus, you got other stuff to do. Let's walk out. Because then if the feet are moving, they usually feel a little bit better. Head down, helps them to calm down. And you want to take over because you're the leader and be like, we're fine, don't worry about that. Don't look at that thing, let's just keep going. Come on. There you go. You gotta have, you know, your leg, a little stick to help you, whatever you get your horse to listen to, or a little spanker. You might have to wear spurs if you really have a dull horse and they don't listen to you, so you can push them and get their attention back. So now I went behind Debbie, so I'm going to give him little jobs to do, just to help him settle his mind and not have him focused on following her so much. So I'm just serpentining. Keep doing that, and then if we fall behind more, I'm going to do less to make it more comfortable if she doesn't go. So you play little games with your horse, like what could I do to make him understand, oh, we're farther behind, maybe I'll just go straight now. If he catches up, he's getting closer, then I'm going to go back to serpentine every time he catches up until he figures out being close not the answer. Every time, but it has to be consistent. It has to be a certain amount of closeness that you are. Like you get a foot away from their tail, that's when the serpentine starts. So every time, so they know not to get that close. So now we're further back. So now I'm just going to let them straight. Let them make a mistake. Go ahead, run up there, Remy. He wants to get close to that horse he can. Okay, now we finally got a little closer, so now I'm going to serpentine. So I'm going to try and keep that up. That, leg yield, to something annoying. If you stop and try to hold him too long, that's what makes him rear up and makes him really anxious. So instead, to show him a different thing, that being close is not good. Far away is the way to go. Or you can give him treats when you're far away if they'll stand there long enough. Okay, so now we're a little bit farther away, so now I'm going to relax and just kind of let him go. But you got to do this. Some horses it's twice, they're smart. Some horses it's 1,000 times. A bird just flew up, so I'm sliding a bit. So no reaction without a consequence. He spooked, so I did something. So and since he spooked, I'm going back to serpentine for a little bit. And we're going to go straight. Over and over again. So we just turned around. He did pretty good turning around. He got ahead. And I'm just going to weave. Again, practice this a little bit more. Just to show you going this direction, because now we're headed towards home. Get back towards the trailer. Now we're going to go straight for a little bit. Her horse goes pretty slow, so it's hard for me to get too far behind. Speed up or you're getting close, give them something to do so they don't get used to being up on that other horse's tail. And now he's slowly taking bigger steps. I can feel it. So you see they're closing his face down, and here we go with the serpentine. Good. And don't feel bad because you didn't make them do it. It's their choice if they want to get that close, and then you give them something to do. So as we're going, sometimes he spurts a little forward. I don't know if it's my stick or it's just him because we're last, so you'll be able to tell me that. So I just slide the bit, give him a job to do it. See, we just did it right there, and my stick is up on my knee. So ears being back is normal when they're the second horse. They're listening for things behind them. There's nothing behind us. So I'm not worried about that, so I'm just sliding a bit, giving jobs to do every time he starts getting goofy to try to get his mind on something else, not on being scared. He is staying back better though. too squat behind. You can't be when you're trying to train and do these things and have control of them. Your earrings are when you see stuff. Especially kids, you don't know if they're doing that. Guys, shake this jacket. Keep his thumb in the hole. Kids jump in the hole. Just don't know, so you want to be prepared. You're sliding the bit, you're moving more sideways, giving it stuff to do. Stuff's happening. When there is stuff, I try to take a wide berth so you have more room to work with. Each horse has its bubble, and sometimes they're fine with 20 feet, but not okay with 5. Got to figure out what that is for your horse and help them to get that bubble smaller that they're comfortable with over time. So Milo was focused on this, and I'm showing her what to do. So I'm going to go around the other way. If you don't want to stand still, just side pass or make circles. But he focused on it, and then you're trying to get your horse to focus on you and not the object. So see what I'm doing with my hands though? Okay, so now see if he'll follow me, but you might have to get after him. So talk to him, but slide the bit, keep him busy. Keep talking, keep sliding, pushing. It's all right, come on, you can do it. It's okay, Milo, keep breathing. Yep, keep breathing. It's all right, it doesn't matter if he goes far away, you just keep circling, no matter how big the circle is. Good job, good job. And then when he goes by and he's relaxed, tell me, because then we'll go the other way.
Relax this side. Let me see if he'll stay on this side.
Good job. Okay, so one more time just to be sure, because it'll look different the other way. So I don't care if they're close or far, you usually have to start far away. And then you get closer. Okay, good job. So now keep following me. Good job, buddy. Yeah, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Good job. It looks weird. They all spook at the big logs. So it's not just him, but this is just how to get him through it. So once he's relaxed this way, tell me. Okay, that's okay. But my horse was scared of it too. And we just bend and circle and push in leg, keep their head down, slide the bit if they're getting distracted or nervous. Now he's licking. Yeah. So one more time, and then just try to go, I'll keep walking, but just try to pass me and go around it without me like following me. Oh. Can you keep going around it. Keep going, Milo. Slide the bit. Yeah, more leg. So go, keep going around it. Yep. Be a little bit more like Mother Bear. Like, come on, do it. You're okay. No, don't stop and look at it because he's still too scared. So you went from good to close and scared. So go further away. Go a little further away and keep bending him. I'm trying to get it so show without him. Yeah, and then breathe in. Keep sliding the bit. Keep going forward. Don't worry about going slow. Yep, keep breathing. Good job. Now my horse is getting nervous because I made him go away from that one. So I'm going to try and move his hindquarters.
Okay.
Yeah, now we'll go straight. But he'll tell, he's very vocal with his body language, so he'll tell you when he's scared, but when you're trying to help him, this is the hard part, to be a leader. You're like, that's when you want to take the reins and like, you're okay, I see you're scared, so let's go over and do something, but some of them will scare themselves more, so you got to decide, is he going to scare himself more at this log if I let him look, or be okay?
Yeah, well, usually I bring him over to the steps and let him look at it.
Well, he looked petrified.
Yeah.
So that, to me, if he reached over and then touched it, he's going to bolt sideways. And I don't want to teach him that.
Yeah.
So I'd rather work around it, and then once they're calmer, then let them look. Yeah, but I don't let them stand there. If they're too nervous, I move their feet instead. You know, it depends on, like those people down there, yeah, we could stop here, it's far away.
Yeah.
But if they're right up here jumping and doing jumping jacks, I might circle around these logs over here while they're there. But I'd give my horse a job until he calmed down, and then I'd let him look. I mean, it's just a different way, it depends. But you're trying to get his confidence really up, that when he's in trouble, you're going to help him, not just go look at it.
Okay. I guess that's where I got confused. I thought I was helping
Yes.
by going up and looking.
You do show them the stuff, it helps, but at times they need you to, like, just, like if we were crossing the street and you were scared and I just grabbed your hand and said, come on, let's
Right.
do it. And then after we did it, I go, okay, now we'll do 5 more times, then you can do it.
So even though he's scared, sometimes I'm just going to say, come on. This is
Yes,
what we're
do
gonna
it, and then again you can bring him back and do like what we did. But if I just let him look at it, he was going to spook and be like, I'm not going next to that log. But that's how I can make all the horses be first. When people go, how do you get up? I go, because I take over. And I just go, you got to do it. Let's go. We were right next to each other, and then I wanted to go behind her again now that her horse is better. So here, you ready? I'm going to let him go. You see what he's doing. He's opening his stride. He's pretending he's not going faster, but he is. See how I'm right up on her tail now? So now I'm going to serpentine. So again, he's not a 1 or 2 time. Especially if they've been doing this all their life. You might have to do it 1,000 times. So he's doing better staying back here. He'll stay farther away. If I still let go, because Milo's going kind of slow, it does start catching up, and now instead of serpentining, I'm leg yielding. So I just do all my arena work out here. I do it a lot to the right because he's not as good off the right leg. And then I just do it to the left, back and forth. And then when they're scared of objects, this is what Debbie and I were just working on. As soon as you notice that horse's head come up and their ears come up, take your reins, hold the contact, but then if they don't put their head down, slide the bit, get their attention back on you, and then give them a job. Make them walk around it faster. Start leg yielding or serpentining, trying to get their mind off it, and then once they're more comfortable with it, then you can stand there, let them look at it, or touch it at that point. But if your horse is always looking at stuff, they need more help. They need you to take over and show them what to do. Good job. And we got some fishermen out here. So they'll look weird. We'll see if they react. So he's already got his head in his calm, but I'm going to give him a job to do. I'm preparing him to pay attention to me. I don't know if she's doing that or not. So this lady will go over. Lady will go this way. I don't make him go close. Give him a wide berth. Still staying calm. He's putting his pole together over there, which could be scary. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe every time. You think your horse is getting nervous, besides getting their head down and doing all that, you start breathing through your mouth, nice deep breaths. So this log looks a little funny. Let's see what she does. She done right by it. And then on the other side of fishing. That's very good. Her horse is only 4 or something. She's doing great. And you'll see my horse was further behind. So now we're close, so I'm leg yielding again. It's got to be every time you get close. Yeah, but don't go that way. Keep going straight. That was okay. Her horse swerved. He went around a dead seal. So we didn't start down by the water. We're here now because now we're tired and we're on the way back. That's when we present the harder things. And lots of times they'll still run sideways if this water comes all the way up to us. But he's pretty darn close. You probably can't see the birds. We have pelicans flying over us in all these cool formations. And this is the coolest thing ever. There are so many birds here.